think what brings people to the table is facts, and it's policymakers. So for example, in Colorado and in Washington, you had sheriffs who were going to be elected that were vying to be more supportive of the Washington initiative. You had conservatives like Tom Tancredo or Democrats like Jared Polis who publicly came out and supported it. And everybody recognizes it's a nonpartisan issue, is that what we're doing isn't working. And so I think what you have to do is figure out what that specific legislator's position is and how you address it. Are they into crime prevention, into public safety? Well, I would tell you right now from a public safety perspective is that we don't have any control over the drug market. We're incredibly reactive. And by continuing to impose prohibition policies, all we do is empower the drug dealers. And from a mother's perspective, because I'm a mother and a grandmother, I'm a Republican, so I really take a conservative position, is ending prohibition and appropriately controlling and regulating the drug market, both medical cannabis and recreational adult level use cannabis, will promote public safety because it will take the control from the people who are going to profit at our children's expense.
What kind of stress does it put on law enforcement and departments to have to police and have to deal with that of trying to take marijuana and marijuana dealers and people who use marijuana?
You know what? It's a huge fiscal diversion of our critical resources. So, for example, I ran a 6 or 7 man surveillance unit, and we were a multifaceted team. Not only did we do narcotics, but we also did career criminals. And so what happens is, because the federal government uses fiscal incentives to continue to promote the drug war, it takes away critical resources from actually going after criminals. You see it in crime stats. 6 of 10 murders only go solved. So our solvability factor for violent crime has gone down tremendously. 9 out of 10 burglaries don't get solved, 6 out of 10 rapes, and I can't remember what it is for violent assault. So every time you put $1 into marijuana, you're taking away $1 that is better spent going after, quite frankly, real criminals. And those real criminals is what we should save our prisons for and our jails for. Not for kids that have a youthful indiscretion, not for adult responsible use of cannabis that in fact is used every day responsibly by millions of people across America.
Any final thoughts today? Anything I didn't ask that you maybe wanted to talk about?
Yeah, I think one of the things that's critically important of why I represent a criminal justice profession, I think something that is missing in the conversation is that law enforcement was set out to serve our constituency. And right now we undermine a huge portion of our constituency, and the drug war has changed us from what the purpose of law enforcement was. In California and across our great nation, law enforcement is regulated under a statutory authority that describes us as peace officers. That's a significant difference, and words matter instead of police officers. What the drug war has done, it has turned us into policing people mindlessly, and it's ruined the relationship between those that we should protect and serve.
Thank you, ma'am, for your time.
No problem.
All right, let me get one.